one thing we didn't mention about Max Payne last week on this topic that I want to mention that I didn't, is there's a moment in Max Payne 3 where you can turn on TVs when they are in rooms, and most of the time they're like goofy things like they were in Max Payne 1 and 2. But, sometimes they're newscasts about you and like, or about just things in the game. Like,
they're all about you.
Usually about usually about stuff that's related to what you're doing, but not you yourself. But then at one point, one is about like a former bodyguard was being pursued in relation to this crazy thing that happened. And Max Payne's like, ugh, all the shit going on, and this is what the news is about, like implying sensationalist reporters, like, ignoring the real story. No, you fucking crazy fuck. You have killed more humans individually than any other person who has ever lived on the planet. Like, you have personally put more bullets in more individual people's brains than anyone who's ever lived, ever. Like, in the world of Max Payne, there can't possibly be another person who's ever lived who's killed more people himself personally, not by an order, but
not Genghis Khan,
right, than Max Payne. If Max Payne was a real guy, he would be the subject of every single local and national and international and global newscast, newspaper, internet site,
for
fucking
a decade,
tweet for as long as he was alive.
Right,
like he would never stop being. Could you even imagine if this was something that existed in the world? If there was a single man who evaded capture and imprisonment and trial of any kind
while murdering 700 people or whatever?
Yeah, like a day. I mean, can you even imagine?
And then, we're looking back and we've discovered that at 2 previous times in this man's life, this has happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that he can even show his face in an urban environment is like just outrageous. The fact that anybody doesn't immediately know everything about his life and face and location at all times is completely implausible. And the notion that he
looked different before, so they don't recognize him.
That's true, yeah.
He kept that one face on the first time.
Bearded guy. Yeah, nobody knows who the hell that is.
The first time around, the crazy man.
Until that version of him kills his first 500 in the first hour. Like, I mean, it's just, there's just
Max Payne is back. How do you know? 500 bodies were found in Rio.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, it's, and that's what most video games are. So like, you don't.
But Max Payne gives me like, there's bullshit on the news. Yeah. Like, no. That's not bullshit.
Fucking balls to act as if that is in any way out of the ordinary or like in any way unfair.
Well, maybe in Max Payne's universe, the Earth is actually like 30 times it has 30 times the surface area, and just humanity is we've massively overpopulated.
It's
just the size of Saturn.
Yeah, so like the notion of just going and just popping 500 people in the head,
it's considered a service.
We've got so many more to spare on this giant version of planet Earth on which Max Payne lives.
That's a hilarious point. Yeah, that is a really.
Well, why would they write him being like, why do they care about me? Like,
like, as he's saying that,
right? But it's surely, at least if he had done that, if he had said that remark and then like stopped, like perfect dramatic beat, mowed down 3 guys who were about to run into the room, and then flipped off the TV.
Well, that would have been the best if it was one of those an audio log. They can't have those, but if it was an audio log that you can pick up and listen to as you're playing the game,
right?
So you like pick it up and you get the newsreel playing in your head as you are just laying waste.
Right, but then like as the last shell drops out of the side of your gun, he's like, what a waste. And turns it off. Like then at least like
symbolism.
At least he would know. But he doesn't know. He's an asshole.
Yeah. That was a good line though. What a waste. He just wasted 500 people.
I'm writing Max Payne 4 if you guys didn't know.